Food is a precious commodity that we need to survive, but in our country it is frequently taken for granted and wasted. The U.S. is estimated to generate 30 million tons of food waste. This is a massive amount of food that mostly ends up rotting in landfills. Grocery stores and major corporations that sell food are some of the culprits of this food waste. When you walk into the grocery store, there are an overwhelming amount of choices. There seems to be food everywhere, and the shelves are stocked back as far as the eye can see. They cannot possibly sell all they have on stock, so what happens to it? My mom works at Target, where they also have an immense choice of food on hand. I talked to her to see if she knows what happens to the food waste. She described an experience she had this summer. On a day in mid-July, my mom arrived at work as normal, but a severe thunderstorm began. Many people in the area lost power, including Target. My mom described that they had just gotten a new shipment of food stocked into the fridges and freezers. The storm continued to roar on, and the power continued to stay off for about 6 hours. At the 6-hour point, she told me, is when the food is no longer considered fit to sell to customers. In addition, that day my mom came home, she also said how no one could take any of the food, not even something like frozen fruits or veggies that would most likely be fine. She also said they couldn't donate it either. So they had to throw out fridges and freezers full of food, and backup supplies full of food. My mom said she understands why they needed to throw it away, so that no one got sick, but on that day it happened, I remember her coming home very frustrated, saying how bad she felt that all the food got wasted. When recalling this story with her, we discussed what could be done to lessen this waste. We discussed the idea of making a distinction between the types of food to throw out and saving foods such as frozen veggies, juices, etc. that would most likely last more than 6 hours, and then just getting rid of the foods like meats and dairies that might spoil after a few. I also asked my mom about Target's practices with food in general that is past the due date. She said she knows they do donate what they can to local food pantries, but she does suspect that some of it gets thrown away. My mom's experience seeing in a grocery store is just a fraction of the food that is wasted around our country. Grocery stores need to be more